Hello guys, it's Andrea and today I want to talk about the PvP in Breaking Point. Personally, I love the PvP in Breaking Point because it's realistic. Basically, if you get shot in the leg, you're not gonna be able to run and then you start bleeding, so you have to bandage yourself, use morphine in order to run again, and at the same time you have to deal with the player that shot you. So once you get shot, it's really unforgiving and the adrenaline kicks in. It's an amazing experience, and at the same time you need to push yourself to your limit in order to survive or kill the other players. And that's what makes this game really amazing. But I found out that when you aim on PvP, right now the PvE experience is very weak, so that means there is no actual challenge in surviving against zombies or because of the lack of food or water. And I understand this, this argument is very hard to deal with because some people want really high loot, they don't care about surviving, they want a PvP experience, and some people would like to have more survival aspects. So there is no real, it's really hard to balance this kind of thing. But I believe the PvP can improve in such a nice way. And basically the PvP right now, it's when you go on the most, hot zones, which means when there is good loot in an area, many people will travel over there to get the best weapons. And at the same time, the people that got the nice weapons, they will stay there, camp in a hill or in a bush to kill all the players, because there's gonna be a lot of people coming in. So basically, you see the PvP in those zones, the hot zones. But I believe that this can be improved in such a way that will make Breaking Point the best game, the best mode ever in Arma. And that is dynamic missions. I don't know, all the games do it already, but in Breaking Point it can be really unique just because we have factions. And let me tell you my idea. Basically, one mission can be there is an hostage or NPC on a house. The Rangers need to rescue that hostage. The Rangers. The same mission goes to the Hunter, and the Hunters need to kill the NPC and get him. Or maybe the Outlaws need to protect the guys that are taking hostage the NPC for a certain period of time. And the interesting thing comes when you give another mission to another faction that is basically allied to, the nomads are allied with rangers and survivalists. But maybe the survivalists, instead of saving the hostage, they need to take an item from the hostage and run away, being stealthy. And the nomads need to do something different on the rangers. And basically, when you win that event, the dynamic mission, you get a unique reward, not just points, something that people really want, something amazing. So sometimes you will see the rangers trying to achieve the object, and the nomad, since they have a different object, they will turn out to be traitors and kill the rangers because they want that kind of reward. So you will actually see a traitor nomad on purpose, not just people that don't know about the faction system. And people can choose about the faction system in a more nice way. Basically, if they like to kill and gut in those dynamic missions, they will choose the Hunters. If they like to protect, they will use, the Outlaws. If they like to rescue people, they will use the Rangers. So there is a new idea over choosing the faction. So you will choose what you like the most. And I think this is amazing. Personally, the survivalists try to be stealthy and, go inside the building, take something and get away. It's something unique. I know it won't be hard to do because, basically it's gonna be hard to do because it's not something that easy, doing a mission different for each faction, all this stuff. But I believe if they focus on that, there's gonna be more people all over the map because the mission is not gonna be on the same place all the time. It's gonna be random. And also that means that having a vehicle is very important to be able to travel there as fast as possible. And also you will be allied with more people or your faction. There will be communication on the chat in order to, establish how to deal with the situation. And there is like a faction war. And I know they want to add something about faction in the future. I don't know what it will be. But if they focus on something like that, I believe the game will never get old. You know, you can have all the weapons, you can have, you know, hot dogs and new maps, but those kind of things really make the game interesting all the time, because basically you have a different experience every time. People that likes to roleplay, they will choose their faction for a certain reason, and they will actually feel like rangers or like nomads because they have a certain goal. And the unique reward can be really satisfying. And also when you do something great and you get this unique reward, which can be a unique weapon, which can be a unique I don't know, camo, whatever, or maybe a special perk for rangers. You get a level 4 ranger for a certain amount of time until you die, and everybody around you will know that you are a really special ranger. And I think these things really are the thing developers should push for. I'm not saying they should do it, but I hope they take in consideration it, because I think that even when Hippox comes out, people won't leave Breaking Point if they see something like that. So tell me guys what you think, tell me if you have also some ideas in order to push the game further, what you would like to see in Breaking Point. Talk to me about, tell me in the comment about the PvP, what you do in order to get into PvP, because I see many people doing different things actually. People going Cavalry sniping, somebody goes to the airfield and go on the towers and camping with third-person view, somebody going to military bases. So tell me your experience and see you on the next video.
Last was killed again.
Are they both dead?
Like, what, the one?
No, still one watching me in the top. We're going to take him in the
I
back.
see him. Yeah,